Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. This is not one of those stories that you really want to do. Um, this is about Chiefs Xavier Worthy arrested on felony domestic violence charge this morning. Kansas City Chiefs, their first round pick, who had about 59 catches and like 680 yards. I don't know what it is about the Kansas City Chiefs and off the field issues. Um, this is insane. Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy was arrested Friday night in Texas. It's like, if you're a Kansas City Chiefs player, first of all, stay away from Texas. On charge of assault of a family or household member impeding the breathing or circulation. He was booked in jail Friday night by the sheriff's department. Online records did not have any details of the arrest or listed an attorney. The Chiefs are aware of the arrest and are gathering information. I don't know what it is. Now, the thing is, I remember, with the whole Zeke Elliott situation where he kind of gave a guy who was heckling him a little bit of a forearm shiver. We literally went ape shit over that. But the Kansas City Chiefs, including Andy Reid's son, who had a drinking problem and drunk driving, had an accident on an off ramp that disabled people and so on. This is a long list of players that have had big time problems. Big time problems. If this was the Dallas Cowboys, they would be calling us, the Wild West. They would be saying they need to shut down the Cowboys. They need to be investigated. They need a hostile takeover or something. Let's go through the list of how bad this has been. Chiefs history with troubled players, timeline of off-field incidents under Andy Reid, from Kareem Hunt to Rashee Rice, and now we need to go and change this to Xavier Worthy. Oh boy! So let's start out. Tyreek Hill started before he reached the NFL level. After a couple of seasons in Garden City Community College, Hill elected to play Division I football at Oklahoma State, but just played one season for the Cowboys due to his arrest on domestic violence. His girlfriend, who was 8 weeks pregnant with his child, told police an argument late on the night of December 12th, 2014. Hill escalated to physically violent. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. We'll also remember recently there was the incident where he hit somebody on a pier in Miami. Hill initially pled not guilty, and he changed the plea to guilty, and so on. So we got him. Kareem Hunt. After Hunt, a sensational rookie season with the Chief, a woman told Cleveland that Hunt had pushed and shoved her during a hotel argument. She claims she and her friend were kicked out of Hunt's apartment because she didn't want one of the men in the unit. Okay, so we got that one. They ended up releasing him, of course. Frank Clark began before his time with the Chiefs. The linebacker had 2 incidents investigated by police. First, he pled guilty to second-degree home invasion charge in 2012 after stealing a laptop. Clark was jailed in Erie County. Oh, man. Jeez, this is crazy. Justin Cox, he went undrafted but signed with the Chiefs. However, his time in Kansas City was short. He was arrested for burglary of a residence. Jeez, oh flip. Are you kidding me? And they ended up signing the punter, Matt Azera. Azera was drafted by the Bills following a successful collegiate career in San Diego. He was accused of raping a 17-year-old girl. Well, they would not file charges with it, and so on. Ultimately determined it was clear the evidence did not support it. So maybe he's not guilty. So there was no charges brought, but there was questions. Isaiah Buggs was signed by the Chiefs in 24, but never suited up for a game due to multiple incidents. Good Lord. Domestic violence, burglary charge in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Damn. Are you kidding me? And then there's this one, back to Dallas. Rashee Rice was involved in a hit-and-run crash in Dallas while allegedly racing another driver. Several people were injured in the incident. However, nobody was killed. Multiple occupants of the vehicle, included Rashee Rice, left the scene on foot. That one was crazy. I take full responsibility for my part in the matter, Rice said in his first public comments after the crash. Rice was hit with 8 felony charges a week after meeting with the police. 1 count of aggravated assault, 1 count of collision cause, seriously bodily injury, and 6 counts from injuries. He turned himself in the following day. This is insane. And like I said, Andy Reid's son they kind of swept that under the rug. His sentencing, November 1st, 22, was sentenced to 3 years in prison, according to the Missouri Department of Correction. Brett was released at 10:40. And the prison sentence was commuted by Missouri. Mike Parsons has commuted the DUI sentence to former Kansas City Chief Assistant Coach Britt Reid. Britt is son of head coach Andy Reid, pled guilty to driving while intoxicated in a car crash that severely injured a 5-year-old child. Could you imagine if this was the Dallas Cowboys? Now, listen, let me be clear here that people make mistakes in situations. You're guilty until proven, you're innocent until proven guilty. And things happen in people's lives. But this is kind of crazy that you've got all of these that are with the Kansas City Chiefs, and they're not even a blip on the radar. We blow our nose in public, and oh my God, it's the end of the world. Now, I hope that everybody is okay with the Xavier Worthy, that the person who is allegedly the alleged victim. I hope everything's okay on here, and I hope that this guy gets some help. But man, y'all got to understand, you are in the spotlight, and you can't do these things. You can't do, even if you're not in the spotlight. Y'all can't do these things. Don't drink and drive. Choking somebody is not acceptable. Domestic violence, burglary. Stop that shit. Whether you're an NFL player or not. This is crazy, man. Wow.